TF2 to check out all kinds of Crack Clan related information. We are going to go live here with the ETF2L Season 14 playoffs. Crack Clan versus Broder. We're watching the first middle of CP Gully Watch. Brigo's going to go through the lower side on the right, getting some sticky spam off and all that choke, and you see that Rib has actually got his own choke. Scouts are defending Rib quite well up top. The bombs onto the middle point here coming from the Crack Clan soldiers. Passive mid from Broder. Here comes Tech walking underneath. There have been no kills so far. Ips is an aggressive. T-Mac comes in to clean it up, takes down Rib. Tech's going to go down as well, trapped underneath. And 2 down for Broder, and they took 0 point presence there, Greg.
Yeah, indeed. It felt like their bombs both just went towards their own choke point. Instead, CC bombing like both their soldiers up onto the point and just took all of the positioning straight away, and that in itself just forced that point completely. And we will see CC getting some time on this already, but Broder are probably going to come out here with their Uber. Well, as that soldier is slightly caught off, did take quite a lot of damage, and actually the double scout Uber from main forced the Uber early onto Crack Clan and trying to keep the point blocked, but Ips is getting most of this Uber solo. CC do need a kill at the moment though, and I don't think they're going to get one very shortly to get Zebasai. Ips trying to jump in. Broder are pushing right out, but CC getting all of the frags there at the moment, and Broder are just all inning for nothing.
Broder have committed 5 players to get a scout pick. Looked like they had some poorly chosen focus fire there as they started shooting at Admirable after the Uber was already popped off and they needed combat class picks. Miralin is alive though, and he's kind of the craziest dodger in Europe. He is going to stay alive for a bit here. Sack's going off on the point. It's just Miralin alive now, fighting off the combo. He needs to delay, but the shotgun is out for Ips. Is going to get that double, maybe even a triple kill, and Crack Clan take the first round in very convincing fashion.
Yeah, indeed, taking the first middle and then also that first Uber fight, it's really, really important for your motivation and momentum straight away, and we will watch the second mid, so take it away, Rich.
Yeah, Brigo once again going to go through the lower. Rib is at his choke. We'll see if Broder take any more aggression here. The scouts are defensive for Crack Clan. There's that early bomb though out of T-Mac. He's going to get denied. Bibbin's going to take the 1v1 against Samsey and win it. And look at this plus forwarding from Tvik. He's going to run right into the soldier. Tech will trade there. Right now Admirable's caught in choke. His soldier is getting pressured. It's just T-Mac alive, and Bibbin is on the hunt. He spots out Admirable on that front door. He's going to try and chase him down, but he knows he can't quite get it. They're just going to take mid, take second, and hold with both of their scouts.
Indeed, and you talked about that T-Mac bomb. He didn't get anything done with it. He actually put Rib down onto 11 HP and then had to jump away and unfortunately died. It felt like if he had got that kill, CC probably would have had the middle. It felt like they were just riding their luck on T-Mac getting that one Demoman frag, and because it didn't come off. We see Broder taking middle and second point, and actually a sniper out of Tech going in main. I assume it's Tech. Yes, he is, and I'm going to keep an eye on him, see if he does manage to pick that medic. But the medic of Admirable holding really, really far forward there, knowing that Tech will probably swap off to sniper.
Yeah, Tech's going to try and peek through this middle area now. There is a soldier denying him though. Crack Clan in a very good position to deny any shots. He's going to have to rotate over to River, and the shot here isn't quite so great, especially not when Brigo is holding underneath and throwing pipes up. They need to pressure Brigo if they want Tech to get a shot off here. But there is someone lurking around, or at least was. There was a soldier underneath. I think a scout is rotated there now to make sure Brigo's safe. The headshot's going to go on to Samsey though. Tech has gotten 1 kill. He's going to get a second shot. Backs off from the soldier spam, and a scout has actually breached through to the River. 1 shot got off on an Admirable pop. It's not going to come though, nor is the headshot. Broder moving in aggressively with their Uber here with that heavy out of Zebasai. Crack Clan's counter has come. No kill so far. Zebasai's moving in through main. Heavy versus heavy duel. Tvik is getting the better of it here. Brigo comes in for the support spam as well. Rib is down. Here comes Bibbin trying for the cleanup, but the nice pipe from Brigo is going to take him down. Cookie runs in and takes down Samsey as well. Cookie is very low. It is 3v4 right now. Broder down in numbers. You see Tech gets cleaned up, and now Miralin has to run on the chase. Is Ips up top. 2 rockets into Miralin's face. That is going to be a full wipe for Broder. They have 2 spawns coming, but this is going to be an easy retake for Crack Clan.
Yeah, indeed, and it's all down to that positioning on last, like holding it absolutely perfectly, really, just so Tech couldn't take any shots. He eventually did take down Samsey, but then still couldn't peek Admirable. He tried and went for it, but because it took so much damage at the choke, it actually forced Miralin's Uber, and they had to go in off that damage, and unfortunately for them, they're all the way back now onto their own second point, as we'll see CC pressuring this middle point really, really hard. And nope, actually Broder are going to come back out for this. Brago is quite low, but Zebasai is going to start backing off from that choke point now that Ips has come forward.
Uber's going to be popped off here from Crack Clan. They're down to 30%. You see that big aggression from Ips. He is up top here. Both soldiers jumping on top of him. Going to spam him. He's on that health pack though. He's managed to stay alive. T-Mac comes in to support. They take down Zebasai. Ips is still up top going for the medic. Gets cratered by Rib there. So 2 soldiers down for Crag Clan, 1 for Broder. Broder going to try and repush this to the flank side. Tfik gets cleaned up by Bibbin there. I believe Tfik was hiding, trying to make a play, but this should be a retake for Broder. They are ahead pretty significantly on Uber, a nice 50% advantage right now. And Tfik and Ips have yet to spawn, so this should be an easy push into 2 here, but CC should be able to hold long enough to get their Uber up themselves.
Yeah, indeed, and Zebasite isn't actually there to lead this Uber. He is still back on their own choke point at middle, so although actually CC are just backing away, they don't want to try and contest this at all. They don't have that Uber quite in time, unfortunately for them. They're going to get it in a few more seconds, and in actual fact, Tfik does get headshot onto Tech, but there's going to be Uber v Uber fights. It would not surprise me if Tech just came back as sniper now.
Yeah, it would not be shocking at all. They might even hold the spawn door open and someone goes back to come back heavy. So that's something we've seen Zebasai and Cookie and Bibbin do. Fight is going to go off though here. Both Ubers actually exchanged. Ips the only kill so far. Zebasai backing out. He's going to go back in. He's rotating behind the combo onto Admirable. Gets 1 nice rocket, a second onto the soldier. Here comes Rib and Cookie and Bibbin with the cleanup. 2 kills onto the demo and Medic. Bibbin is pressuring the point. He's going to take... Oh, nice triple kill there from him onto Tfik and Samzy as well at the end to finish it off and tie it up 1-1. Huge round from Bibbin. Got 18 of his 20 points there.
Now, I'm really surprised that CC made that like aggressive Uber push in top lobby. They tried to force a bunch of multis, but T-Mac and Ips were both there, so one of them ended up dropping. And it just felt really, really strange after they held last so well previously.
We'll take a look at this mid here. Broder taking a huge aggressive stance. Not going to pay off so well right now as Bibbin has gone down. Ips will have to make the trade, though. He dies. The bomb is going to come from T-Mac onto the Medic, who was alone. A nice air shot from T-Mac as well. Zeb will kill him in the end. But T-Mac did his job, did a ton of damage and a ton of work. Rib is caught out on the low ground right now at 38 health. That pipe is going to come in from Brigo, but here comes Cookie. Best scout in Europe going to town. Takes down Brigo with 3 shots. Moving on to the scout. Samsy's dead as well. Cookie's going to get that health back. He's moving on to the Medic. It's just going to be a triple kill. Oh, the pistol comes out. Admirable is down. And what looked like the easiest mid-win of their lives for Crack Clan went awry because of a young Finnish boy.
Indeed, everyone from Crack Clan was focusing the player in Valley. I don't know what it was. I think it was the demo man actually, and it just meant Cookie could just push across the point freely, and he hit 2 meat shots straight onto Brago's side before Brago even looked at him, and that's pretty much game, set, and match for the demo man going down.
Yeah, brilliant play there from Cookie. He's known for just coming in late in fights, getting huge spree kills, tons of meat shots coming in. We'll see that the Uber advantage is in favor of Broder. They're sitting at about 60% to Admirable's 10. We'll see the heavy and sniper defense, the Crack Clan staple. Tfik is looking Riverside right now, so want to keep some eyes on him and see what he can do, if anyone's even going to come through the attic. There's a scout about to peek. Tfik waiting though, biding his time. The patience here is very admirable. He's going to back it up. I made an awful joke by mistake there. Uber's going to come in from Broder right now. T-Mac doing a great job of denying that roamer, but Ips is going to kill himself on the Uber. Scout is just rushing straight to point. That heavy is distracted. There is a lot of spam coming off here, and Broder have taken this. They rushed in, got an early pick, and then just moved Scout straight to point.
Yeah, very, very nice Uber push there, and it does mean that they are now 2-1 up Broder as we do head into the 4th middle with 22 minutes left, so these 3 rounds have actually been very, very quick for Gullywash here, DJC. And I'm actually going to watch Samzy trying to bomb that right-hand side. In fact, he's just playing defensively, so I'll swap off him as both soldiers come in aggressively from Broder, trying to keep that height advantage. And actually, Mirrodin's really, really slow to coming up here, so CC might be able to push forwards while the Medic's not quite there, but they haven't got the point presence quite yet. And they now coming across both their scouts, Tfik and Samzy, both across the point, but Rib's still there, just spamming some stickies. It's now 2 versus 4, and actually Rib's so caught out, and I assume Mirrodin in as well. In? How'd I say in there, not is? Keep going, DJC.
That was very... Whoa. That was very weird there by Broder at the end of that fight. The fact that they stayed so far forward with just a demo and medic. We're going to see Cookie going sniper. It looked like Tech wanted to, but Cookie spawned first and he gets dibs. He's going to be peeking on main here. This is very aggressive. If Cookie doesn't get a headshot here, if he doesn't trade, he's wasted his life, and there goes Tfik. Nice headshot. Is he just going to back up and switch classes, or is he going to go for more? He gets his buff. He's looking Riverside. He's that soldier coming up. The headshot is going to go there. Onto Ips. He's going to have to back up, though, is Cookie. Not going to find a second shot. The Uber's going to come in through Riverside right now onto the Demo and Soldier. They're trying to focus this heavy down. Bibin's going to die here. Brigo switches his focus over to the Medic with Bibin and Zebaside down, but Mirlin's dodging is so immense. Tech is coming up from under the point right now to try and save this. It's 3v4. Heals are still up for Crackland. Everyone is in that area called Sneaky right now. Tech walks in, gets 2 rockets on a Tvik. Rib's going to throw that pipe into Samsy's face. Brigo trying to pressure the point here. No health on these players. The Sticky is going to go, and Brigo is down. Admirable died to the rocket from Tech. 3 players spawn for Broder, and 2 getting the spawn for Crackland should mean that Broder will not be able to take this with ease at the least.
And I wish I knew how much damage Rib did holding that last point. He just hit like 8 pipes or something like that, and shitloads of sticky damage as well. So really, really nice hold from Broder as we do see CC pushed all the way back to middle. Slight Uber advantage of Broder. Are they actually going to come straight in? Yeah, Bibin runs through that choke point, forces the debt out of Brago, and that means that Broder have the point positioning here right now. As will that soldier bomb in? He gets air piped. Prediction air pipe from Rib, but that soldier cannot bomb Mirrolin. But a second one comes in. Mirrolin goes down. And actually CC are going to try and contest as hard as possible with only 3 players left alive for Broder now. Samsy surely going to take down that soldier of Tech. Yeah, the other soldier, Zebasai, surely going to go down as well. Yep, just Cookie left alive. And where is he? He's still on that middle point, trying to distract, trying to keep them on that middle and delay them for as long as possible.
When that initial bomb came in from Ips, all 6 Broder players just stared at him as he was in the sky. It opened up a huge hole on the opposite side. T-Mac made a long bomb from his choke across the point, and then Samsy and Tvik held down W and did their best to clean it up. Worked wonders there. Broder now significantly behind. That Uber is up for Admirable. We'll see what they do with their push here. We will see the heavy out of T-Mac, so the offensive heavy up against Tvik's defensive sniper. But Crackland are waiting here. They're not going to rush this. They know they have a bit of time. Going to move in with Brigo, the solo Uber through the shutter. Going to bring the heavy in trail. The defensive heavy is taking a ton of spam here. T-Mac has taken no damage so far. They're going to flash him finally. The Uber did manage to come up for Broder though, and they've gotten a pick on a Tvik, and Brigo gets caught out in the river here. T-Mac is alone in last. Is going to drop onto the soldier and take down Zebasai, peppering that medic with a ton of damage. Drops and takes down Cookie as well. A double for T-Mac. We'll swing this in favor, and here comes that extra kill from Ips onto Mirrolin. Admirable's alive, but Tech is hunting. He's got 2 rockets off the Stickies. Are going to come from Rib. It's 3 alive. Brigo, Tvik, and Samsy. We see Tvik on Sniper. Samsy is hiding above this lower lobby door here, trying to bait for his sniper.
Yeah, and one thing that I felt that Broder did pretty poorly, I feel, on that hold. They got their Uber really, really well, but then that heavy was just sat up there for free on the top left, and he was on about 50 HP for like 10 seconds. That's a lot more damage. I think he got 2 kills while he was on 50 HP as well. Like, if they had taken down that heavy earlier, they would have been able to push out onto the second point and take it. As it is, CC do manage to hold on to this point. Cookie's doing that sniper tactic that we saw Tech doing earlier on Riverside. Any sort of class change for CC? Tvik went and died. I assume he's going to be going to sniper.
The big thing for CC is not a class change, it's a metagun change. Kritzkrieg for Admirable up to 80% here. They are behind though, so this is going to be kind of the classic Gullywash crits play. You have to crits in, you have to back off, you have to keep your medic alive, and then you re-crits, excuse me. It's going to be Brigo's time to shine though. He's peeking on the river. This soldier is here doing a ton of damage. Brigo will clean up Tech. They're going to have to rotate Admirable down to 16 HP there. He's going to find health packs all around. Cookie's on low life as well. This crit's advantage was not intended to be used. They're going to pop it off through main. Stiggy's going to go on to Cookie. The Uber's going to come out instantly from Mirrolin. The defensive Stiggy's put up by Brigo. I think Crackland might want to re-push this off of the numbers alone, but no, they back out lobby. They just get everyone safe. They keep their medic up, and now they know they have that 25% Kritzkrieg advantage that is innate to the weapon, and they're going to build away.
So if you're Broder now, do you play really aggressive because you know they got crits? And in fact, Broder are trying to play aggressive into that top lobby, as I do say that. CC going into the lower side right now, 60% Kritzkrieg, trying to force their way into lobby, but Broder, no, they are just going to back away and not try and force the issue, non-Uber v non-Uber, and just wait for this CC Kritzkrieg and see what happens. I would hope Broder just bomb their players straight in to try and take down Admirable as he does pop that crits, but it's going to be Brago from main, I think, at the moment. And there is the first stick he gets, the heavy. He's going to kill himself. No, in fact, the sniper kill. There's no more crits damage quite yet as their players coming in, but it looks like CC are just going to back away other than that one soldier in on the point here, DJC.
T-Mac bombed in at the same time as the bit my tongue. Ow. It's been a while since I casted. My mouth is not used to the movements of my tongue, I guess. But full Uber up for Broder here. Crackclan are playing very aggressively on the low ground, though. They have 2 scouts ready to go to last for the back cap. Samzy and Tvik are moving through main right now. There is nobody here on last. They're going to get this for free. What a misplay from Broder. Oh my god, 2-2. Didn't even keep anyone back. They didn't even check.
Well, very, very well spotted there, DJC, as we are going to head out onto this next middle, and it is currently 2-all at the moment between Broder and Crackclan. 15 minutes left. I'm actually watching Brago as he's putting some stickies on the top right choke that, of course, does actually connect onto its opposite number of Rib, and now they're pushing up that choke. Rib is kind of caught out along with Miralin stuck in that backstairs sort of area, but a Marble goes down, a roller and a bombing soldier. I didn't actually see who it was and actually see what's going to happen. Just Tvik and Brago left alive from CC, and Miralin is on the point. I doubt he's going to go down. Where is Tvik? He's just backing off, and that will be Broder picking up this point and trying to get some more momentum back in their favour after losing that back cap round.
Yeah, Cookie with a great mid there, took down that bombing soldier, moved onto the weakened soldier and scout, taking down Ips and Samzy, and then caught that demo out alone on the low ground to get the 4 kill. And with Admirable going down, this is going to be full Uber versus no Uber. I'm surprised we haven't seen Tvik start sniping yet. He is back to spawn. Double heavy, that's illegal. He switches off to Pyro. He knows the rules. Brigo's going to try and sticky up Riverside here, but that Uber's going to come. Tech going to bomb off of those stickies. He's moving to the point. He's getting damage onto Brigo. He's just going to start the cap. Tech, one of the only roamers to run Pain Train, and it's going to pay off in spades here. Easy. Cap a minute. Was that even a minute for the round?
I think it just about a minute and like 2 seconds, I think. Very, very fast round. So I'm watching Rib as he goes actually going choke this time around. Sorry, DJC, and as he's going choke, we'll see what sort of stickies he places. Just trying to spam those players coming in. Takes a big sticky actually, and a scout kind of pressuring him. Rib's now really, really defensive as we see CC trying to do exactly the same as last round. Brago goes down. He's caught out on the left hand side. Zebasai with a really big bomb takes down Brago and a Marble. But in comes T-Mac, takes down Rib. Can Miralin get away? No, he cannot. So middle of the soldiers at the moment as T-Mac and Zebasai both pick up a double kill onto the medic and demo man, and Broder will take the middle point.
Very impressive play there. It seems like Broder just got a little bit complacent after they took down Admirable, and Brigo decided that they didn't really need to protect Miralin so much, and T-Mac made a great individual play. The instant retaliation for Broder is to go Kritzkrieg, and I have a feeling, Admirable's going to disappoint me for the first time in life. He did not go Kritzkrieg. I wanted the crits versus crits war. We will see Tvik sniping from the upper, though. He's going to move out. He's actually going to try and peek very aggressively here through the choke. But Broder are all very close here. I don't think Tvik's going to find much of anything. He is going to peer around this corner, looking into that closet. Demo Man gets one shot, missed his chance to blow, unfortunately. That crits is now up for Broder. We'll see who's going to get this, if it's going to be Rib or Zebasai. They have done both. Looks like it's going to be Zeb taking this. He is moving in. Crits is going to go. He misses his first rocket on the demo. The crits, or the Ubers are going to be popped, excuse me, from Crackclan. They will get a kill onto T-Mac, and Crackclan cannot push. Health is too bad. There are crit stickies laid all over Yard here from Rib, and that's Broder's cue to repush. Cookie is in, takes down Ips. The big headshot's going to go from Tvik on a Bibbin. The pipes coming out from Brigo will take down Cookie. There's a soldier caught in onto the medic. Tvik's going to get the body shot. Double kill for him will save Admirable's life, and crits is still being run by Broder, but they have lost that big advantage of it.
Yeah, Marble actually got an Ubersaw hit, which did like completely negate that slight advantage they were going to be earning. So we will have that like 10-15% advantage from Miralin and Rib as well. I'm going to swap over to him now. They're going to try and peek from this big door side and maybe get that one sticky onto a Marble. They missed the shot. And actually, Rib gets headshot by Tvik. Probably put him off a little bit. In comes a soldier bombing. He eventually goes down. Can't quite take Miralin down. But in fact, wow, cleanup crew, Bibbin and Cookie both getting a killer piece. And this mid is going to stay or go back to Broder. In fact, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, but Crackclan do have their Uber up. We'll see how long they can hold on to it. Rib is gone for the bomb. He actually sticky jumps away. Is going to get taken out by Samzy here. Zebasai trying to revenge his demo. Will take down that German scout, but that Uber's going to come out very fast and furiously here from Crackclan. It's popped off. The air shot from Zebasai will deny Ips any ground. Ips still trying to chase in his choke, will do enough damage to back Broder up, and this means 65% crits versus 0% Uber. Cookie tries to peek on the choke and just eats a huge rocket. Tech is sniping behind the rock. He just baits that soldier out. Look at the cleanup here. Tvik's going to take down the airborne Cookie. 100% crits. Zebasai's playing close choke. They have popped it. Crackclan doesn't know yet. Zebasai misses his first rocket. Gets one on the demo. Brigo is down. Soldier is into the choke. Zebasai's trying to move behind here. Wants to spot out that medic. Wants to find anybody. Miralin's down. But Zebasai is in. He is up top. He is in the attic. I don't think anyone from Crackclan knows, but can he find anything to shoot at?
I don't think so, as Samsy and Tavik both just push in big door and take most of the frags down on middle, while Zebasai is behind. Cookie and Tech, the only two players left alive now for Broder. And actually, Cookie is trying to push towards that second point, but I don't think he really can. And Tech's actually at big door, as CC, after seeing Zebasai go back, in fact, have just backed all the way back themselves. I was not expecting them to do that at all, did you see? I thought they would just push onto middle and cap that out.
Yeah, I saw Admiral was running back to spawn, trying to find someone to heal. I think they were a little bit wiser to Zebasai's positioning than I thought, so they wanted to get the cleanup. Right now, Bibin's trying to pressure. Here comes the drop from Tech. Kill's going to go on to Brigo. No demo man, but look at T-Mac. He's come out the drop down. I think he's unseen so far. He is moving into choke, where Broder have already retreated. The Uber's going to be forced off here by Tech in the end. And Broder are committing hard to this because they have the back cap going on. Ips is going to have to move out through the flank side. He's moving through garage. They realize this back cap is going to go. They're just going all the way to last. Rib is fighting the air shot from Ips. Is going to take down the demo man though. It's 3v4 right now. Cap is not quite gone. T-Mac's going to go airborne sky high. Rib did die there, but it's not going to matter a whole lot. Full Uber for Broder right now. It's 5v5. Tfik has instantly spawned on heavy. We're going to see a push very soon. I think Broder are going to wait for their demo spawn very wisely. They need that damage to take this heavy weapons man down.
Indeed, and I would expect them probably to just push in top right. They do have normal Uber this time around after swapping off, and probably go double scout or scout demo man top right, as we see Cookie going in first, taking the Uber, trying to deal as much damage to that soldier. Eventually Ips goes down. Now it's the heavy's turn to die. He's being focused, kind of manages to dodge a little bit. That was Tavik, but unfortunately he's going to go down. Cookie with another kill onto Amari. He's got 3 so far, and make that a 4th, pushing on to last. Just a demo man, Brago left behind the point, and that's 4-2 to Broder.
So Broder actually winning on Crack Clan's map so far. There's 9 minutes left to go. Really, if you look at the scores right now, the impact player has obviously been Cookie, who is nearly equaling his medic in score, nearly outscoring the enemy medic, and has a solid 17 more points than anyone else on the map. We're going to look at another middle here. We'll see what's going to go down. Both Crack Clan scouts playing very defensive. Broder have taken a stronghold on their side. T-Mac is moving across the point, hitting some nice damage onto this roamer, but Zebasai is going to take down Samsy. It's 2 for 2 right now. There is no demo for, I believe, only Broder side. Oh my god, the cleanup's going to come. Rigo's going to hit a nice sticky on a Maryland to take him down, and then Ips will take down Tech with that shotgun. Scout's going to rush in, both of them. It's Bibin and Cookie. Bibin has earned a ton of cap time. There is no health on either of these players, but Ips really can't afford to contest here. They're going to finally move into the point. One rocket's going to go on to Bibin. Cookie's going to try and get the force off. The shotgun is out for Ips. Will clean it up. Ips down to about 120 there. Brilliant effort from him. I believe that was a 3 kill on middle. Saved the point. Managed to keep his medic alive. Very nicely done from Crack Clan's pocket.
Yeah, indeed, but they still have quite a lot of time to try and cap this out, as we see Broder actually getting bombed by T-Mac on that big door side and then backing away. I thought they might have tried to do a little bit more off the damage they put into there, but obviously with the low ground disadvantage, they didn't want to try and do that, as that T-Mac, solo up top, eventually goes down. Actually, Ips is up there as well. The Uber is triggered, I think, from CC as well, and actually 1 scout, 2 scouts. Brago with 3 pipes in a row takes down both scouts. The point should be going in CC's favour. Like Maryland now got 100% Uber.
Vic and Samsy in behind. All the forces are going to go off, so it doesn't even matter. They both ran in through the lobby, came upstairs. They're going to try and deny this soldier. Samsy is very weak. Tvik is on full health. Rib is fighting from the low ground. Look at Tvik dancing. He's just going to run away here. Samsy's still in. Tech has spotted him out. Will Samsy really have an impact here? Is he going to survive? He makes it out of lobby safely. Back to middle, back to his team. In that exchange, which got a little bit chaotic, we see the pause gonna come out, but when we come out of this pause, the Ubers will be essentially even. We have reset here.
Yeah, indeed. And I want to quickly mention what you said about Cookie absolutely dominating the points. While you did that, I had a look at the frags, and when I looked at it then, he was 9 frags ahead of everybody else in the server. Currently 10 frags ahead of everybody at the moment, with the second plus, I think, being T-Mac. Yeah, T-Mac on 22. Meanwhile, Cookie is on 32. So that is quite far ahead, isn't it, DJC?
Tvik and Samsy have 29 frags combined. Cookie has 32. So there have been a few critics, noticeably Cadis this season, of Cookie saying he hasn't been showing up for the big games. Well, Cadis, big game, Cookie is out-fragging everybody by a significant margin. He is better than both enemy scouts right now in kills. He is having a huge game.
Yeah, indeed. And I actually feel that the Broder sort of strategy is working slightly better. Obviously, they are ahead at the moment, and that might be why. But it feels Zebasai has a little bit more control over the game than Ips does. Obviously, when CC push, they do have that control. But it's when CC, Broder are doing this like strange backing out sort of thing and then just coming back into a point when CC are not watching. That it kind of feels that Broder are taking a lot of their fights there and grabbing a couple of points because of it.
Yeah, one thing that I think helps Zebasai's ability to control his team, the fact that they're all Scandinavian, except for Mirlin, the fact that they don't all speak amazing English means that Zebasai has a huge commanding voice, whereas there's a lot of dissent in Crack Clan, it feels like, most of the time. So the calls might be a bit better on Broder's side, might be a bit more organized. We are going to see Broder are actually hunting for someone at last right now. Is Cookie. Bit of a misread here as nobody from Crackland is in deep. We are going to see 56%, nope, I have to update my HUD, 100% for Crackland, 80% right now for Broder. I don't think that is enough of an advantage to push off of. Broder is still hunting. They think something is going on here that just isn't, and they're wasting a lot of time. Unfortunately, Crackland have not been able to take advantage of it so far. Tech and Cookie were both back at last hunting. Ips is moving in very slowly, very meticulously here. Look at this. Scout hiding up top. Cookie is ready to drop down as soon as he gets the chance. Soldier's going to jump in, though. T-Mac is in behind, has spotted out Cookie. The medic has gotten in. Here comes the spam from Tech and Zebasai. They're going to get the force off very easily here. And with Mirlin aggressive, that counter Uber is going to come. Ips is getting some nice shotgun juggling here, but Cookie and Bibbin are in the middle. They've taken on T-Mac and Tvik very easily. Tech is going to come in and clean up Ips. And right now, Brigo's actually caught out at flank. He is going to take down Cookie, but he is so aggressive. Bibbin's going to go on the hunt right now. Is going to find him. Sticky Spam is going to come. Here comes Rib for the support. Brigo is going to die. Caught out so aggressively right there. We see the Crack Clan pause is going to come in at this moment in real time, so someone timed out here. But Broder have taken middle. They have an advantage. The sniper is in respawn in the form of Tvik, but he is going to have to backspawn, and we will see Broder's CP2 push right now.
Yeah, indeed, and I think they pretty much are just going to take this for free. The players back spawning, and it means there's not going to be enough players forward for them, and yeah, CC just backing all the way out. I think there is about 5 minutes left, as Cadus has just asked me, so it's very, very close. CC back on their own last 5 minutes left, 2 rounds down. I feel this push, they have to hold it off DJC, don't they?
Yeah, with 5 minutes to go, they can't afford another loss. You can win 3 rounds of Gully Wash in about 5 minutes, but it's such a huge ask that they really just can't risk losing this round. Broder don't even need to push, though. They could just sit here with their Uber. They could let Crack Clan push into them. They could play all the way back. They could just block CP2 with their Uber, and none of it would matter. I think Crack Clan are aware because Ips is peeking out through lobby right now. He's going to spot Zebasai here. Rockets being traded. Uber's going to be popped off from Broder. A lot more aggressive play than what it looked like it was going to be. Zebasai's going to jump in all the way behind. He's distracting. He's about point. Going to go underneath through the river. He's actually getting some nice damage on the scout. Rib is going to come in and take on T-Mac, and then Cookie just walks in and kills Ips. Tech gets the third. It's 3 versus 3 right now, but no health. Rib's going to walk in and just get 2 kills instantly. Brigo's in sneaky right now, is going to get cleaned up. And Rib with the big 3 kill at the end there will make it 5-2 in favor of Broder. And it looked like a very hard game to win for Crack Clan before. Now it looks nigh impossible. 3 rounds, 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, indeed. They've got to make the perfect middle right now, and I assume they're probably going to play the aggressive side because they need to do that sort of thing. In actual fact, no, it looks like they might be going the defensive side. Both scouts going left. Had to wait and see where T-Mac bombs in. He jumps, but doesn't really do that much damage with his first jump. Where's he going the second time? Actually, T-Mac goes down. Zebasai takes down Samsy as well, and now Crackland are backing out on Big Door. They're a player down at the moment. Tech! Big play up top, double kill onto Ips and the variable. Oh, Tech, absolutely huge play. Jumping from choke up top, and they're just putting a few rockets onto the feet of that pack of combo.
And it saved more than I think either of us realized because Crack Clan were running Crits Creek there. They were at 80%. Looks like they were going to try a crits effort into choke to drop Mirlin and roll through. It's not going to happen. We're down to 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. This looks completely impossible for Crack Clan to overcome. Broder up 5-2. They have taken high ground advantage. They have CP2. Crack Clan need to just move and get aggressive here, but it is so hard to do that from Gully Wash last into an Uber. We'll see what Broder's plan of attack is, if they even bother attacking.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they tried to play it exactly the same as before. Obviously, they've got Uber advantage this time around, so maybe they would want to push, but it doesn't look like it. So it's going to be Uber defense versus a crits from Admirable. So this crit swap seems to have been a bad decision from my point of view, DJC.
Yeah, you really can't do a lot crits into an Uber here. You have to hope that Mirlin drops instantly, but it's not really going to matter. They need to make the desperation plays with 2 minutes 40 to go. Both scouts for Crackland were trying to peek on lower there, but there was a scout denying them as well as the demo spamming them. We're going to see the crits coming in through main. Rib is going to die instantly. Does Ips just walk back to last? Uber's going to come in from Zebasai here. They know that they have found a hole in the defense. Zebasai's going to get that shotgun out, move on to Brigo. He's just going to walk straight to point. Tech is taking out T-Mac. Zebasai getting those defensive rockets off. He's on the scout with his shotgun. The cleanup is coming. And that will be pretty much game. 2 minutes to go. 6-2 Broder. They still have time to make this a 7-2 and make it a clean win. Wow, I am really surprised with this result so far.
Well, obviously I thought that Broder were going to win it, but no way did I think it would be 6-2, possibly even 7-2 as we are rolling out onto this pretty much final middle. Brago trying to spam some stickies up towards that choke point this time around, trying to get some scout damage as well. Tavik goes straight down, but they do manage to take down Rib. Soldier bombing in onto Marble and Brago, doesn't really get anything done, and it looks like CC should be able to take this as it's 2 versus 3 at the moment. As Brago is trying to come in, and then Ips jumps in and does manage to take down Zebasai as well. Merlin obviously dying to those stickies. So CC with a good last middle, but unfortunately it's a little bit too late.
A little bit too late, but it's not too late for us. A minute and a half to go. There is still action to be called here. Admirable and Ips waiting in lobby, trying to hide their crits. Admirable had his needle gun out. They're going to have to pop this. Ips is going to move in here, going to get a first rocket off. He's going to hit the wall. He's going to eat the stickies. The melee is going to come Cookie with a big sniper flank. Takes down Admirable. And that is GG. There is no better way for it to end. Brago is going to walk in and get a double kill onto Rib and Zebasai. Mirlin is taking a ton of damage. Crackland actually have a chance to get around here. It's just Mirlin alive, but he's got those needles out. He's whipping out the Ubersaw. He knows the scouts are coming. He is just juking and dancing, but both scouts rush to the point. 50 seconds to go. Crackland take a third round. Kind of a sympathy round at this point. Let it heal their wounds a little bit, but Admirable just got kookery shamed by Cookie, so yikes.
Indeed, so it is 6-3 currently with about 40 seconds left, so this will be the final middle as we'll see what CC try and do. Is Marble still on Kritzkrieg? I haven't actually managed to check. Yes, he is. So let's see what happens. There's actually Soldier bombing in on top right. That's Ips jumping then over to the top across with T-Mac. There's a lovely double Soldier bomb. Looks like Broder are going to lose this middle as Miralin's kind of caught out, Uber soaring on his own choke. The rest of them are going to go down. Just Cookie alive on 26 HP, chased down, and that's a full wipe. CC pulling it out at the end, maybe getting some momentum before we actually go into the next map, DGC?
Yeah, this might be the worst thing that could have possibly happened for Broder. They got complacent, they didn't try quite as hard in the closing seconds here, and they lost a round and nearly lost another round in under a minute and a half. So it can't be helping their mental state as they go into map 2. Maybe they're like cool enough, maybe they're chill enough to just wipe it off, not worry about it as we go into their Crack Clan's map choice rather. I assume at this point Crackland will choose Process, which I think a lot of people thought was their best map coming in. If they were confident enough in Gollywash to take it, and then lost Gollywash, we'll have to see what happens on Process. I know that Broder are not fantastic at it. They're okay at it, but they're simply okay, and Crackland feel really confident, so we'll have to see what happens.